Hey, beautiful Ironside community. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. We're heading into an awesome week of workouts. It's fall. I feel like it's fall. It's September now. And so every week you're going to hear me chiming in with what our focus is of the week in the studio and out of the studio. And when I say out of the studio, my intention is to not just impact you as a client, but also you're going to share with your family, with your friends, and really start to spread these amazing principles around the city of Calgary and beyond. So this week, our focus is to look at your food choices through the lens of, does this choice respect my body? Does this choice show love to my body? So what I mean by that is when you're looking at a food, asking yourself, does this food make me thrive? If you're totally unsure, then I encourage you to have a little homework assignment this week of just checking in with yourself about 30 minutes after you eat and just asking yourself, how do I feel? If you feel energized and like you could take on the day and you feel amazing, then that was definitely a food choice that was good for you, that was totally aligned with how you want to feel. And if you feel, after you eat, which I've felt this way many times, lethargic, kind of unwell, bloated, maybe like you need to have a nap, maybe you're farting, that is not a food choice that honors and loves on your body. And so it doesn't mean it's bad. You'll never hear me label foods as good or bad, because what I know for sure is when we say something is bad, we spend way more energy resisting it than necessary. So there's nothing good or bad. It's just, does this food make me feel awesome? Does this food love on my body? Does this food honor me and respect me? Or does it make me feel terrible? And is it probably causing a lot of stress on my system and stealing a lot of my energy to try to digest this thing? So for example, I could eat chicken and avocado, feel amazing. There's certain desserts I could eat that I feel really good after. But if I eat a whole bunch of sugar, just like white sugar, like candy or cakes or, cookies, and they're all just like refined white flour and sugar, I feel like absolute crap after. I feel like I need a nap. I feel awful. And so for me, that's not a loving, respectful choice. And so very rarely will I make that choice. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I never make it. It's just that more often than not, I look through that lens. How is this food respecting and loving my body? And also helping achieve goals too. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about this week. You can use that lens for anything. I even sometimes think when somebody asks me to do something, I have to think, is this in the end going to be loving and respecting to me, my spirit, myself, my body? And if it's like way too many things on the agenda, then it ends up being not something that's good for me. Even my sleep habits. I'll be watching TV with my husband and he'll say, do you want to watch a show or another show? And I'll say, is that going to be honoring to my future self? And it's like, no, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow if I stay up and watch another show. So those are just some examples. With fitness, I'm all about celebrating our body and honoring our body while we challenge it. So it's not like no pain, no gain, give. It's like really give it all you got and still make sure you're respecting your body, your joints, all of that stuff. So I hope that makes sense. And lastly, I invite you to join our 6-week transformation challenge. It starts the week before September 17th. Monday, September 17th, we launch it, but we're going to be doing fitness testing the week before. It is such an amazing way for you to just really get a new baseline for where you're at, for really to just get committed to something for 6 weeks, to set some goals, some intentions, some desires. We have incredible speakers lined up. We have prizing every week. There's going to be a focus in our Facebook group. So there's prizes every week. There's prizes at the end. There's seminars. There's nutritional information. You're definitely going to want to take part. We're having teams this year. And it's just such a fun energy around the studio. It's $49 to join. Half of that goes to charity, and we're going to be picking the charity at the end of the challenge as a group, and the rest just goes to the prizing and the big brunch or the big party we have at the end. So we'd love to have you as part of it. Just let front desk know if you want to join, and let your friends know about it. It's going to be amazing, and you get $50 referral cash for inviting people, because that's how we get our business at Ironside, is we get referrals. And so please let your friends know. You know they won't be disappointed. They will change their lives. And that's about it for me from today. I'm excited to see you this week. Saturday, I'm doing a seminar at the studio all about breaking through comfort eating. It's actually more of a workshop. If you'd like to sign up for that, it's on MindBody. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Mwah!